The final word.
The final word.
The final word, man. The final word. This one that's gonna be a good one, I can already tell. And then it's easy to tell, especially when you are having them pre-game or pre-show talks.
The final word.
When you having them pre-show talks, you start getting a clue of what's gonna happen. So we got the OG in the building.
I get my mic together. Mike acting a little stupid. We gonna work through it though. Hope y'all can hear me good.
Man, you sound great. You know, man, it got a lot of trouble, but it's still gonna work. You know what I'm saying? You can't always have.
I'm gonna get on my audio stuff afterwards. We gonna make it work though.
We gonna make it work. We gonna make it work. Yes, indeed, bro. So obviously one of the talks we gotta have today is Team Tank versus no Team Tank. You were saying before the show, man, I want you to elaborate, if you don't mind, just kind of like how Cowboy Nation seemed like they're at a state of kind of what to do. Can you talk about that?
It's confusion, man. It's confusion. You know, we can talk about in the state of confusion and who got us here. You know what I'm saying? Because there's multiple components. But at the end of the day, right now, everyone just kind of don't know what to do. You don't know if you want to root for the team. You want to hear draft talk. You want to be mad at Jerry. It's just a lot of stuff going on. And to be honest with you, all of it is valid. You know, you can feel like you want to feel because it's your team. My thing is this, though. Don't let nobody shame you into doing something that you don't want to do.
Right.
So if you want to root for the team and just be like, look, man, I don't want to root for losing. Then root for the team. That's not a bad thing. But if you like, man, I'm just trying to focus on solutions and I don't see us winning with this current roster. I'm trying to see what people we can draft. Ain't nothing wrong with that neither.
Right.
You know,
it's truly both are right.
Yeah, they both right. It's a gumbo of trash. That's what I've been saying, man. It's everything in there.
Yeah. Nah, it is. And that's why this conversation is important, because we can become self-righteous, right? And be on some never quit. Right.
That's usually me though.
Yeah, but it can get to a point to where actually losing for the future could work for you so well, you know. So people that would want to see us tank or lose games, I don't care how you say it, they are also rooting for the future. You know what I mean? Their motives are pure. So
yeah, I got something for everybody that is not Team Tank or does not want to see the Cowboys have a struggle season. Just step back and realize that the 2 seasons that we had that were similar to this one are the reason why we've had success in between.
Right.
We had 2015, so 2016 can happen.
Right.
And we had 2020 or no 20 what was it 2020 when we got 2019 when we got CD Lamb.
2013 also set up 2014. You know, 215 set up 216.
Some of these seasons gotta happen.
Yep.
At the end of the day, you can be a draft guru all you want, and you can find some gems. But the best talent is at the top of the draft for a reason. It's not an accident.
Right.
So sometimes you got to dip into that top of the draft. And we haven't done it in so many years, it's coming back to bite us. We've been picking at the bottom of the draft for so many years. It's been hurting. We need a year where we get to pick at the top of the round. Now, it's up to us to make the right selections, but we need this year.
Nah, it could actually, man, make you a monster overnight.
Yep.
Let's get it.
I just wanna run it up. Can we check or something? I've been really in the field, let up, I've been really in the field, let her rush, I let her feel. Lately, I just wanna run it up. Don't need no deals, I make the deal. Have to take it to a meal. Lately, I just wanna run it up. Yeah. Kinda check or something. Lately just wanna run it up. Count that too, count it up, count it up. Lately I just wanna run it up. Need them ones, I need them fives, need them tens, I need that change to the safe, got blues inside. Greens and pinks, it's all the same. I still save and roll my change. Take some losses when I play, charge it to the game. I'm with L, yeah, I'm with T Black, I'm with Reverend now. I'm with Bay, yeah, I'm with Jay, yeah, I'm with Chuck and now. Still the same, not switching sides, now it's about loyalty. You switch sides off for the bag, and that's worth more to me. I mix Nike with designer, I experiment. You just rock what's on the shelf, and I'm not feeling it. Search for the one, but baby girl, it's nothing real as this. Can't trust a soul, I keep a hammer, call it too legit. I've been really in the field, love the rush, I love the feel. Lately, I just wanna run it up.
Man, throw your hands up if you really been in the field. I'm gonna throw my hands up, man. I'm gonna throw my hands up right now, man. If you really been in the field, I've been in the field. Y'all been in the field. All right, man. We gotta kick this off.
Dog OC, what's good, man?
Oh, I
can't hear OC.
No, that's my fault. I muted him because I can hear. Go ahead, OC. Go ahead, OC.
No, I was playing CFT salute, man. One of the best in the game, man. It's a pleasure, man.
Man.
On the show, brother. Pleasure.
Absolutely, man. It's been a minute, so I'm happy. Let's do it.
I know, man. It's been a lot going on, but yeah, man. Well, you know, the Cowboys, man. We got the Cowboys. The Cowboys, a very, very interesting season here going on with the Cowboys, and the Cowboys are just in a position to where they are playing for pride and playing for survival at this point. You know, we got, about half of the season left. The Cowboys have been injury ridden. Dak Prescott is out for the season. You need to go ahead and see what you got in Trey Lance, is my opinion. I think that we forget about the Cooper Rush phenomenon. Let him ride. Let him see if he can get something going, if he can be a spark for your team with his legs and with an occasional big play or two with his arm. If he throws some interceptions, which he will, live with that. Because at this point, you got nothing to lose. And at least you can get some draft collateral for him if you don't want to sign him after this season, if you showcase him and at least get some of your money back. But otherwise, the Cowboys, I just hate to say this, man, and I know people are probably going to disagree with this, and that's okay. But the Cowboys are almost in tank mode. They're almost in tank mode. At this point, yeah. I was trying to be nice.
Yeah.
I was
Hold on, that's big.
Hey, man, look.
Yeah, man.
Okay, let me just say it. Fine, forget it. Let me just say it.
Hold on. Let me get Big up in here, dog. Big.
Sorry, LC. I apologize.
It's all good, bro.
That's
let me just say what I'm saying.
I'm sorry, LC. I'm sorry.
You good, bro? Let me just say what I really want to say, because I was trying to be nice and PC, trying to come in light. Man, the Cowboys need to go ahead.
It's Taking Tuesday.
Go ahead and say it, bro.
Listen, I'm about to say it. Listen, the Cowboys need to forget about this season and just get the highest draft pick they possibly can. Forget it, man.
So you team tank, dog? My dog is team tank.
Tank it.
Yeah, look at it.
Drown the season, dog.
Taking Tuesday.
You ready? You lame duck. You got Cooper Rush. Cooper Rush as your quarterback. You lame duck.
Yes. Sometimes you got to live in reality. Hey, but we gonna come back to that though, cause that's the thumbnail, so we gonna talk about that.
What's up, Big Ron?
What's good, baby? What's going on with you?
What's up, my dog?
We
So
gotta accept it, Big. It's cool.
Now check this.
I've been accepting it. Y'all got accepted.
Wait. We gonna get to that. We gonna get to that.
You brought us home.
I'm trying to get to something wrong you started. I'm trying to get to something you started wrong. We got to talk about this first. We got to get to this. Ron, what are you doing, dog? What is this? What is this, dog?
I'm done. If it's Jason Witten, I'm done. If it's Jason Witten, I'm done. I'm done.
Hey, I didn't post that because I was excited. I posted that because I had an epiphany.
Talk to me. I really want to hear from you on this, bro. Like,
nah, man, listen.
Okay.
I keep my ear to the streets.
Yeah.
And there's certain platforms on this app, on this app, and on other media, they let nuggets slip out that they ain't supposed to let slip out.
Oh,
and when I tap into a show, one of the first names I hear mentioned is Jason Witten. I don't think that's an accident.
Oh.
So I was like, Jason Witten, and they was like, yeah, man, because Jerry was saying Campbell because he likes that passion he plays with. Dan Campbell didn't have no experience, so that won't be a roadblock.
Ooh.
And who knows how to be a Cowboy more than Jason Witten? I was like, I don't like the way none of this sound. Because it sounds like it came out of a boardroom.
Oh.
So I was like, all right. So, and it's all phrased like, I haven't heard nothing, but I heard some. So I'm like, he's at least in consideration. And I was like, don't that look like the perfect... Don't that look like don't that look like something they would do? It looks like
if they did that, I would never watch Dallas again. If they did that, I would never watch Dallas again. The person I want came out earlier on the show Speak, talking to Michael Irvin and said he not doing it. So Dion already said, he said, I like where I'm at. He said it today, like hours ago. Because Michael just asked him straight up, what's good with you in Dallas? He's like, I'm cool. I ain't messing with that. So they always say that.
I was like, all right.
Right. I'm with you, big.
But I don't say that.
I don't say that wrong.
I'm with you, big. Yeah.
They always say that wrong.
They be lying, bro. Like
they be lying.
He wasn't gonna leave Jackson State.
But I feel you. I feel you though, wrong. I feel you, but see, this is what I'm saying, wrong. This is what I'm saying. My only intrigue with Dion because Dion won't take nothing less from Jerry. He ain't gonna bow down to Jerry.
Yeah.
He will talk back to Jerry. That's the only reason why I'm intrigued with Dion because Dion will give him clapback.
I'm kind of intrigued too. I'm kind of intrigued too, big.
But Jerry would give it but I feel like this is what I feel wrong. This is just what I feel. If Dion come at him like, look, you want me to do this, you got to pay me this. And I feel like Jerry would be like, all right. I really feel like Jerry would do that for Dion. He wouldn't do it for nobody else. But since he's already had a history with Dion, he's seen what he's done. And I would feel like Jerry is that type of person be like, and you're a splash. If I say Dion Sanders is the next head coach, that's going to get everybody back on the team. I'm just saying.
But see,
Dion says, I ain't going to do that. But money changes things.
Dion is meticulous. Dion would change everything from the intro music to the way the players interact. Like Jerry would have to give up a lot.
Right.
So ain't no thunderstruck. We coming out the NBA YoungBoy now. It's different. So I don't know if Jerry rated.
Hey, two marketing
but here's the thing.
What could go wrong?
But here's the thing, wrong. Here's my thing. If we keep pressuring this dude in the streets, Jerry, like we are, he would sway more to Dion, in my opinion, if we're talking like that. But we got to keep the pressure on him. The problem is Cowboys fans, when we win 2 or 3 games, or let's say we drafted Travis Hunter, we jump back on the team and just what Jerry wants. We got to stay vigilant and stand against him and pressing him, because when he is pressed, he will change. If he doesn't feel like he's pressed, he's going to stay the same way. And that's why I say we got to stay pressuring him, Rome. You got to stay on him. Boss, myself, we got to still stay in these streets on him, because that will incite his change, and that's what will give him his thought.
I'm going to jump in real quick.
Big. Oh, go ahead. Do you think?
No, go ahead, CFT. You got it. Go ahead, brother. I'll wait.
No, I was going to say the difference between this year and like most recent years. Jerry rolls out these, like, I think Jerry's last time of rolling out something where I think the fans kind of bought in was earlier this year. He made a fatal mistake. by literally putting a phrase to his actions. When he came out this year and said, "We are going all in," and I know he's tried to spin it, but it was so terrible, and people have thrown it in his face so much that it's been like the catalyst for the fans to be like, "You lying." So like when Jerry, like I saw Jerry the other day doing these fake tears he like to do at every game, and for the first time in a long time, it's just really refreshing to see the fans just be like, "Man, keep them tears, dog. We don't care." And I don't think Jerry's used to being like, "I can't even spin it no more." He used to get spin the fans. I don't think it's working no more.
It's
like
not.
I turn on the TV, they're not blaming Dak no more. They blaming Jerry. I don't think Jerry like none of this.
Ooh.
Jerry don't like that. Listen,
hey, real quick, Landlord got him a nice super chat.
Well, go ahead.
Oh, shout out to the landlord.
No, go ahead, Big. We'll get to it.
I was just going to say, this is what I'm going to say, and I know a lot of people might think I'm weird with it, but Jerry's birthday is literally 2 days before mine. He's Libra. He's a Libra. I know his manipulation tactics, okay? So when he says things in the media, he's manipulating. He's trying to manipulate the crowd. Why do you think he goes on these shows 1, 2, 3 times a week? Because he is listening to what people are saying. And Jerry doesn't want people hating him. That's why he jumps back on these talk shows and tries to do damage control. But now it's beyond that point. It's beyond that point. The problem is now is he don't want to still give up control. That's the problem. Because he's still like, I want to prove to everybody that we did this. We did this. And that's the problem, that he's still getting in the way. So I don't know what's going to happen next year and beyond, but I tell you what, y'all, if he gets Bill Belichick as the head coach, I'm done.
Well, let me just say this. I'm going to jump in real quick. I'm going to say this, guys, real quick, man. Prime time. Get Prime in here. Get Prime in here because listen. This is the issue. The Cowboys are not only not good, the Cowboys are what they've never been in over 20 years is not interesting. The Cowboys are not even interesting. They're not even interesting. And if you get Prime in here, the Cowboys all of a sudden become interesting again. And what Prime is going to do, and listen, I'm Team Tank. I'm Team Prime. Look, and listen, I'm Team Shake this whole thing up because.
No, go ahead.
You think Prime will come here without his crown?
No. Listen, I'm getting there, CFT. I'm saying Team Prime. Listen, Team Prime, Team Shador, sign and trade Dak. Somebody will pick up Dak. Listen, because Prime ain't gonna come here without his son. Prime wants to do this. If he does this, it's gonna be with his son. Sign and trade Dak Prescott. Look. Hey, listen, I'm gonna tell y'all. A lot of people don't want to hear this, but at the end of the day, the Cowboys are 2 to 3 years from being relevant again. The Cowboys
don't love Dak no way.
Problems. The Cowboys
one problem.
They don't love Dak no way.
One problem, OT.
What's that?
There's one problem.
Yeah.
We don't have the right people on the staff manage that type of a. You got to ask some experts. We can't balance the cap now. You move Dak, you got to know how to do some. You need Harry Roseman to flip these numbers because that dead cap hit is wild.
Right.
But I'm gonna tell you, the cap is something.
They ain't good.
We talking about like 100 million.
You're right. CFT, you're right. They're not good, but you can manipulate the cap, and what you get for Dak, you do have dead cap, but what you can get is a gang of draft picks. You can get a gang of draft picks with Dak Prescott and sign a trade deal with somebody. And I'm not saying that the Cowboys are going to do this. I'm saying if you really want to shake this up, because listen, my whole premise is this. The Cowboys are not interesting, and it's going to take the Cowboys 2 to 3 years, no matter what you do, for the Cowboys to be a contending team. Because they have too many weaknesses in this roster to be a real contender. No. And I'm saying, if you really want to shake it up, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and shake it all the way up. Shake it up.
Are you trying to do this for TV? What are you doing? Are you just trying to be interesting?
No, I'm not trying to be interested, boss. I am interested. And listen,
He's talking real.
Here's the whole premise.
He's talking real, boss.
It's nothing
Listen,
real
this
about
is
what
real,
you and the
boss.
OC
This is
said,
real.
dog.
Can I say something though?
You talking about $100 million
Now.
cap hit, man?
Listen,
If you trade away if you trade away Dak and let's say you really get in, we seen it, boss, we seen it with Matthew Stafford, we seen it with other top quarterbacks. You can make deals. I understand what the OC is saying. If you grab Team Dion and then you grab a Shador, you can flip and make things. And it's not nothing against Dak. This ain't nothing against Dak. He's a dog. I told y'all that. I told you. Dak should have never resigned with Dallas.
No.
He just had that loyalty. He should have never resigned.
But
He should have never resigned with Dallas. I told you that.
They would cripple Shador. He would. You know how you get a rookie quarterback and you say build around him? 190 million cap hit or dead cap hit. Shador would never get nothing.
Marathon near me.
I'm saying we ain't gonna have top draft picks though.
Oh no, no.
They built through the draft.
No.
They don't do that well.
I think I got the perfect way to do it. From what both of y'all saying, I think I do. I want y'all to hear me out though. The way to me to do it is to actually be Team Tank. To be Team Tank first. If you can get down to the top 3, right? Especially if you top 2, you go load up because you have your quarterback.
No, that's what's really gonna happen.
You go load up because you have your quarterback. Let me give you a perfect example. Trey Lance, right? For Trey Lance in 2021, San Francisco traded 3 first-round picks to select Trey. They moved up from 12th.
What the fuck is he doing?
To the 3rd pick, and they gave away the 12th, the 29th, and 101.
Oh, you want to be Captain Trade back? I'm with it.
Super trade back, and then same thing happened with Wentz. Look with Wentz. With Wentz, when they moved up, remember they got Wentz in the 2nd, right? They got Wentz in the 2nd. The Eagles dealt the number 8 pick, a 3rd round pick, and a 4th round pick.
Dak is not winning anything in Dallas.
I'm just trying to get the picks.
I'm just telling you right now, Dak ain't winning nothing in Dallas, y'all. You can believe what you want to believe. You can hope what you want to believe. Dak is not winning nothing in Dallas. I'll bet y'all money. What we want to throw on it? 500. I'll bet $500 Dak don't win nothing here in Dallas. Who want to take that back?
But that wasn't even
Who
want to
take that back?
I'm not taking.
It's not
that
about
wasn't even
winning.
the fight.
He's not gonna win nothing
I was saying
in
how
here.
to get the most draft picks.
Neither.
The way you get the most draft picks is say that you got Dak and you fleece a team trying to move up to get their future quarterback. That's how you get a bunch of draft picks. So that's why I would be Team Tank. If you can be in the top 3, but have your quarterback, you go take advantage of the team that's trying to get the quarterback. You can load up.
Boss, what you saying is y'all got 2 different arguments. I don't got
So you think Dak's going to win the Super Bowl here? No, hold on. I want to ask y'all this. I want to ask you this. Wrong. I want to ask you wrong, and I want to ask you, boss. You think Dak? Hold on. The next 4 years, you think Dak could win a Super Bowl here?
The chances,
be honest.
Yes.
The chances is slim.
Yes.
But it's possible.
No, I don't believe it. No, I don't.
You got good reason.
He's not
you
got
got 30 years of deception.
I'll bet you $500. I bet you $500.
You got 30 years of
He's not going to win a
deception.
Super Bowl here.
Hold on.
Okay. He's not going to win here.
You can't ask me a question. I can't ask you. You can't ask me a question. I can't ask you.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying? I know you won't get your point on. You don't think Dak can win. That's fine. But you're not going to sit here and tell me that you ain't got bum quarterbacks winning Super Bowls when the team is built properly. You can hate Dak all you want to.
That's true.
But if you build the team properly,
I don't
you
hate
can win
Dak.
the Super Bowl. So you're not going to put the whole thing on Dak. If they build it properly, anybody can win the chip. They ain't built it properly. Dak ain't the GM. He don't the team. And you know this team is built terrible. Like I said earlier today,
I just feel like that.
Earlier today, I said, yo, hey, big. As much as you might think Dak can't get it done, they have not invested in Dak's weapons around him in how many years? 2016 we got Zeke, 2018 we got Amari, 2020 we got CD. We got 3 premium weapons in the course of 9 years. They got rid of Josh Allen's number 1 receiver and got him a receiver the same year. They got Keon Coleman the same year.
They don't like Dak though, Rome.
No, that's a different discussion though.
Yeah.
That's a different discussion. My point is this. You can't blame Dak for their incompetence.
I'm not blaming Dak, but this is what I'm saying, Rome. And I keep going back to this. People get on me, Rome, for this, right? But
what's up?
Because I feel like they don't really truly believe in him, they don't give him what he needs to really be successful.
Jerry Reinsdorf ain't like Michael Jordan. He ain't stopped them from building around him. I don't want them to be Dak friend. I want them to do their job.
Are they building around Dak? Remember in 2017, they let him hang out to dry with regular receivers.
You know what? They'll build around him this year out of spite for people hating on Jerry. Not for Dak. They'll build around him just because they tired of people hating on Jerry. That's it. It ain't going to be nothing to do with Dak. It's going to be, Jerry's going to be like, oh, y'all don't think I can build it? Watch him give Will McClay an assignment. Hey, man, load this team up because everybody playing with my name in the streets. We'll know. We'll know because you know what, though? As much as y'all, we're team draft first. We have so many free agents this year, you can't draft your way out of this. They have like 30 holes. They're going to have to sign somebody. You can't draft 30 people.
So who's going to be the coach, though, Ron? Who will be the coach then? Who you think going to be the coach? So,
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
So, don't play like that, bro.
Seriously.
Don't do that.
Who you think going to be the coach? Who you think going to be the next coach, Ron?
You get Kellen Moore?
Yeah. So if you think Kellen Moore is going to be the coach, there's no future. We ain't going. You think we're going to win some with Kellen Moore if you think he's going to be the next coach?
All right, you got me in court now. I don't like Kellen Moore. You got me in court now. You know who I want? If I could pick not Dion, you know who I would take? I would take somebody like Mike Vrabel. But they won't do that.
Why?
Like a sound coach.
Mike Vrabel's
I want a
bro.
sound coach.
You don't like Vrabel?
I don't like
I
Mike
like
Vrabel.
somebody that's gonna come in with a backbone. That's why I don't want Kellen Moore. Kellen Moore
I don't
might
think
as well
Mike
be
Vrabel
Stephen
will do
Jones.
anything here.
Who you want?
I don't know.
That don't count.
No. Wait.
Okay, no.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah. Let's go.
Wrong. I'm talking about reality.
No, you gotta pick somebody, big.
I am gonna pick somebody. I told you I'm more intrigued with Dion because we're not getting the Bobby Slovics and we're not getting the Johnsons. We're not getting them. We're not getting none of them. The only choice to me is if Dion.
I tweeted it out 2 days ago, and everybody was killing me.
Okay, I'm with that.
I think you would change that.
I would take Dion.
So
I would
big.
take Dion.
Let me say one more thing, and then I gotta pass to the OC real quick.
Okay.
You might not getting Shador Sanders.
Okay.
Right. But
That's
see,
why you want Dion. You want Shador Sanders. You're not
but big.
Dallas can't handle Shador Sanders.
Big, I believe everything you said. I don't even want to see you just exposed him, Rome. I don't even want to debate him no more because you just exposed him, bro. You exposed him. You yeah.
Throw money on the homeless.
Big
I'm not Shador Sanders,
Nah, Big
y'all.
just
I'm not.
exposed.
I promise you. I'm not.
Nah, he
No, he
exposed you,
did.
Big.
I'm just laughing because wrong funny.
Nah, he
funny.
called
That's
it
why
right,
I'm laughing.
bro. Nah. Hey, wait.
Wrong
Wait.
funny.
Oh,
Wrong
No,
funny.
that
That's why
ain't
I'm
no.
laughing.
He called you, bro. He called you,
Let me
bro.
ask you, OC.
I do like Shador.
OC, do you think the Dallas Cowboys culture can Shador Sanders? I saw him and his teammate about to jump the ball boy at Texas Tech. They not built type of spiciness down there. They just not. I am, I would love it, but I don't know if they're ready for it.
They would be able to do it, dog. They're used to that.
Big, 1 second, big 1 second. So they handle it. They handle it very well with a shake-up of a more aggressive culture with a more aggressive coach. So it all depends on who their head coach is. Because if the head coach is somebody like a Dion Sanders, somebody that's cool, pretty boy, but he's willing to fight it out with you, then guess what? They are accepting that culture with who they hire as the head coach. So it all depends on the head coach to answer the question, Ron.
I would take Dion in a heartbeat. And if they can make the numbers work and they got rid of Dak and brought in Shador, I would rock with it. I'm a Cowboys fan. I would get over that. I don't want to cripple the team. Yo, they can't build. We got $20 million in cap space now. They're not going to be able to build negative $80 million. I don't want no more XFL players.
Right.
I'm sorry.
Right. Hey.
Well,
here's
the thing about that is that if you cannot win games, if you cannot really contest for a championship, and this goes back to my first point, which I don't believe the Cowboys are in position to do, then you want to be interesting. And the Cowboys have been a master at least keeping us on the edge of our seats, at least being interesting. And so a hire like primetime at least makes you very intriguing, makes you very interesting, because the media mogul that Jerry Jones is, I don't think he can stand for both. He can stand for one, like not winning championships, maybe losing some games, but then not being interesting or relevant at the same time. I don't think he's going to settle for both. I think he's going to do something to cause some intrigue, something to get everybody on the edge of their seats again. And I think it has to be something. Maybe it's not Dion Sanders, but it's going to be something. That's my opinion.
Well, see, but check this out. Cowboys fans is an easy date.
Okay.
You roll out Ted McMillan 6'5", 4'5" speed, and Cowboy fans will back a line like, who that? Oh, that's us? That's me now? You roll out Ted McMillan and a new running back, and we'll all be like, I mean, things is looking up. But I'm telling you right now, we're an easy date. It don't take much. We out here trying to talk ourselves into Jalen Brooks. We've been trying to talk ourselves into Converter. We've been trying to talk ourselves into Jalen Tober. We've been lying ourselves for the last couple years. We need some real talent. That's why we trash. We don't have the talent.
All right, I want to ask you a question real quick.
Boss, what you're saying is actually the move. Trade back, let's load this clip.
Yep.
That's the real move.
Tank and then trade back. Yep. Because you gonna get a boatload of picks if you do that.
You know what the first pick they're going to take? They're going to trade a left, and you know what they're going to take? Gentry. Just like when they took Zeke. And then they're going to build from that. Watch.
Ooh, man, that's a whole nother fight.
They're going to take Gentry, and they're going to build from that.
That's a whole nother fight. Because, see, I don't think we going to take Gentry, bro.
Oh, my gosh. Why are you going to start
I think Cowboy Nation is just tired of running backs. For real. We tripping, though.
Jerry not tired of running backs. That's Jerry bad.
I got to ask you a question, though. Is tanking quitting?
No. Short answer, no. It's not quitting. It's being strategic. It's called a business decision.
Facts.
It's called understanding who you are and what you can and what you can do. You're not going to make the wild card. You can't go far in the playoffs without Dak Prescott. There's nothing else to see here. So what's our best alternative? What is our contingency plan? Be the highest team in the draft we can and get the most draft picks or the highest draft picks that we can. That is our contingency at this point. It's not quitting. It's being strategic. It's being smart.
I'm going to say something sacrilegious. Big about to look at me like I'm crazy. Everybody thought you couldn't win with John Elway till they loaded the clip. Everybody thought you couldn't win with John Elway too till you load the clip. You looked up as Terrell Davis going crazy. And then John Elway looked real good out there, didn't he?
See,
all he had to do was make a couple throws a game.
We got some different opinions in the chats. I'm seeing some people say tanking is quitting. I feel what you're saying, OC, because this is the thing, bro. It come down to mathematics and sometimes odds, right? It was a 5% chance last week before we lost to Philly that we was going to make the playoffs. So what is it now? Like, what is it now?
the season we
1%,
did in Detroit.
right?
Detroit spanked us.
If you take one more loss,
everybody think, yo, can I say something, boss? This is not Hoosiers. This is not Remember the Titans. This ain't Little Giants. This ain't Blue Chips. This is not a movie. We are trash for real, not the fake. And we need to get some players in here. I don't know what y'all think Trey Lance about to turn into. It's not happening. I don't even want Trey Lance playing. I want somebody with some arm talent playing so I can see if Jonathan Mingo is worth keeping on this team. I'm not even playing no games with nobody. I don't want Trey Lance running around looking cute. I need somebody that can complete a pass so I can see if Jonathan Mingo can get all press coverage and see if he can be our third receiver next.
Is that Cooper Rush?
I don't want to play these games.
Is that Cooper Rush? Is he gonna complete the pass?
Nah, I'm talking about Will complete the
pass. So y'all made a perfect segue.
Let Will Greer.
What does Will Greer say about the Trey Lance fort? I'm gonna start with you.
Hey, boss, you knew I was on this last year. Trey Lance should never been on this team. And they just won't let it go. Just let him go. Now you can't because you need the actual body. But I'm not trying to hate on the young man. He's just in the wrong place. Trey Lance should be in Arizona where he can develop quietly. He can't develop in the shadows because everybody in his face. He's not ready. His biggest asset is his youth. Trey Lance is 24? You need to go practice somewhere where nobody can look at you, and maybe he can become a backup. It don't happen here.
OC, what does Will Greer say about Trey Lance for?
We need more bodies and we don't trust you. That's what it says. That's what it says. That's why they signed him. But I still think at a strategic level, you do need to give Trey Lance a couple games to see what he can do, because if he can become a spark plug, even though you're still going to end up losing probably, is that you still possibly can get some trade value out of him. I just think it's strategic to get as many picks as you can. I don't think he's in any way
He's going to get like the last three games. He's going to get like the last three.
Yeah, probably so. And then back to the comment that was made in the chat about is tanking quitting. Look, man, if you don't want to tank, that's fine. You're going to lose anyway, and then you're going to be forced to tank. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So,
it's a time to where you should outright tank.
Yeah, but you're going to be forced to.
I want to be clear on this. No. Hear me out, OC. No. Y'all hear me out on this. Hear me out. There could be a battle for bottom. Like, for real. Where you got to say, like, it could be you or the Panthers lose one more game. One of y'all go get the second pick, right? Well, that last game needs to be preseason, dog. You know what I'm saying? All this, no, we're going to go out strong. Shit. No, you better get that second pick. Man, you go out there with Cooper Rush and third teamers. Tank.
Our schedule is going to make sure we tank. We just need to play our young guys. Like this week, I wouldn't be mind if we got to the game and it's like, look, man, Donovan Wilson, Malik Hooker, save yourself for your next team. We starting Wanye and Marquise.
Yeah.
Aaron Kendrick's going to sit down. We're going to start Maris. Like, I want to see my young guys. Because at this point, that's how you tank without tanking. And you know what? If the young guys rise up and ball and we win a game, then you got some players on your hand. And if we don't, then we know what we need to replace. That's how you naturally tank. You don't got to go out there and tell people not to try hard. Just put the right pieces up. Like, go ahead and, hey, Zach, I know you've been having back issues. Go on, sit down. We're going to start Bass real quick. Ain't you hurt this week? Ain't your back messed up? Let's go on and start Bass and see what we got in Bass. Because, look, last week we learned something. I seen Richard starting, and you said, you know what? We might not even need Chuma next year. We might have our swing tackle. I want to learn things. That's what I watch. I watch our stuff. Is Wanye Thomas a player? It's about that time. Donovan Wilson, appreciate you, big dog. Ain't your ankle hurt? Go on, sit down. You know how the Cowboys do. They won't sit nobody. They got to get a magical injury. Hey, Donovan, didn't you twist your ankle at practice? Yeah. Go on, sit down. We're going to start Wanye Thomas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, organic tanking. Yeah.
Organic
tanking. And, when you start treating these... but sometimes you got to put
they did it with Jordan Phillips. Jordan Phillips risked still.
But hear me out. Sometimes you got to put your whole thumb on the scale. I mean, Like lose on purpose. This is what I mean. Big. How did we get Luka?
Tank.
Big like that.
On purpose. On purpose. Like people forget that. We got Luka because we tanked on purpose. They was mad at Dallas for that. You weren't mad at Dallas when we got to the finals.
Big OC. This look, we here already. If we the third pick, I'm not gonna say the top one. Let's just say we let top 5 pick. And you can just magically make a player fall to you, and it's not Dion Sanders. We already had that argument. If it's another player, who do you want to take? If you're taking somebody, who you want to take? Because I know you like to draft too much, Big, so I know you've been looking. Don't lie. Who you taking?
I mean, if we the top 5, I like that. Everybody like it. I like that Travis Hunter. We need somebody who's dynamic. We need somebody who's going to turn up and change the. But everybody's been talking about the 6'5" receiver.
Quarterback or receiver.
I'm just saying.
No, which one you play? Travis Hunter. Which one you want him to play? You want him to play corner or receiver?
Corner or receiver, Travis Hunter.
I'm gonna keep it real. I'm playing him both ways. I'm gonna play him more receiver, but he's gonna play cornerback. He's gonna play more receiver, but he's gonna play cornerback too.
I like that.
Because he perfectly balances the field with a healthy CeeDee Lamb, bro. Now you can't roll coverage and double and triple team CeeDee Lamb. He just needs to be a good 1B, right? He doesn't need to be A+ his first couple of years. He just needs to be a 1B level. And man, he totally changes the offense for the Cowboys and opens up the field. So I like that idea.
So, real quick, we was talking about Trey Lance and Greer and all of that.
Okay.
Big, we didn't hear from you, bro. What's your thoughts about this Trey Lance versus Will Greer versus Cooper Rush going forward? What's the path forward?
I mean, we know what Trey Lance is. He ain't nothing. I mean, he ain't nothing, dog. We done seen.
Wait.
Yeah, he ain't nothing, bro. Listen, your first long pass, you threw an interception. Your first long pass, you threw an interception. You not good, bro. You not a good player. Let's let go of the Trey Lance thing. He garbage. He garbage, bro. Let's just keep it real.
Oh, my
he
dog.
Garbage.
Oh.
He is. He garbage. Your first long pass, you throw an interception. You not good. You garbage. You was overdrafted. You not good. And yeah, you wee-woo. You wee-woo all day. Cooper Rush ain't no better. Play Will Greer. Because that 4th round draft pick, you wasted. You try to be funny.
You wasted the 4th round.
And you try to be like, ooh, I'm going to get at Dak because we're going to get Trey Lance. And it flopped in your face like egg. He trash. I don't want to disrespect him like that, but he garbage. Let's keep it real.
That's my dog. That's why, hey,
Big.
That's why Big demand. That's why Big demand. If you need somebody to just tell you straight, bro.
I've been on that train. For almost 2 years now.
No, you have. And you have. You go hard. Like, I be like, show some mercy. Ron be like,
I told y'all when you first got him, he was a waste of a pick. Now you're going to waste another pick. Put Will Greer in so I can see if Jonathan Mingo. You know what? I watched some more of that Philly game, and Jalen Tolbert and Jalen Brooks could not get off press. Everybody keep telling me about we need an offensive line to hold up. No, I need a receiver that can get off press. Ain't nobody, I don't care who you are. You're not holding up for 9 seconds. Jalen Tolbert's still on the line. 9 seconds later, he's still on the line. Like, I need somebody that can get off press.
Yeah.
Jalen Brooks look like my daughter, man. They too frail. Grown men.
Ooh, that's cold.
The experiment is over. Go to the XFL. Get your money. It's over. I'm not playing no more games, man. I've been lying to myself for 2 years. Maybe Jalen Tolbert going to turn into... No.
They're wrong. Hey, you said it yourself, too. I'm saying, Dallas Cowboys drafts is overrated.
Bro, this is what I said earlier, Big. I said, I'm tired of... Because everybody, they're already starting. They already, we need another lineman. We've been dedicating stuff to the trenches for 3 years.
I agree.
We got Tyler Smith,
Man,
Mozzie Smith,
get a weapon.
Marshawn Nealon, Tyler Guyton, Cooper Beebe. If they don't draft a receiver, I'm gonna drive to Dallas and fight somebody.
Right.
Draft me a weapon.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
They all running back.
And can I?
They've been drafting.
You got to jump in, OC. It ain't no order tonight. You just got to take over, dog.
I want a receiver. I want a receiver in the first round.
Yes.
And then I want a DM. You can get a running back. Don't overdraft a running back in the first round. If you do, that's a mistake. Yes,
so
that's
big,
a mistake.
But big. Let me say something big because look, all y'all talking about draft picks, and look, we missing an elephant in the room. Listen, we missing an elephant in the room.
Okay.
If we only talk about draft picks, we letting them off the hook. We let them off the hook because the real issue is that you never dedicate any money to getting a quality veteran that can come in and start for you in key positions, a.k.a. defensive tackle, a.k.a. linebacker, a.k.a. running back, a.k.a. even offensive line. So drafting in and of itself is not enough. All of the top teams are movers and shakers, and they make trades. They bring people in that can help the team today. And that's the problem with the Cowboys with their G-O-B system. If you don't know what G-O-B means, good old boy system of draft picks and everybody else, as my boy Boss Cowboy says, are considered bastards.
That's right.
Hey, but boss and OC. OC made a good point. Hey, y'all, I tell y'all one thing about the Cowboys. They're very predictable because boss always do them shows where you bring up how predictable they are, right? And one thing they do that I've noticed is when they do bring in a coach, it's like they play nice. They might, towards the end of your tenure, they treat you bad, but in the beginning, they play nice. I'm telling you right now, I can see the Cowboys, whoever they bring in, they're going to get free agents because they're going to be playing nice. It's that first year. Because look, I seen when Dan Quinn came in, they got him some players. Like when you come in, they start getting you. The only person that got really done dirty is Mike Zimmer. But usually, even when they got Mike Nolan, we had a little free agent frenzy. We just was trash. So I remember the Ha Clinton Dix year. Like it was we just and Gerald McCoy. But I'm telling you right now, I think that I'm not saying they're gonna be like at the front of free agency, but they're gonna sign some people this year. So there's gonna be some good old shut up signings with our new coach. Watch.
But you know what the big problem is though, Rome, with the Cowboys? This just hit me. I just figured this out. This is the problem in terms of their coaching decisions. You know, they always hire, speaking of Jerry and like Steven, they tend to hire people that are like slightly weaker than them, that are just a little bit more impotent than them so that they can control them. So like Mike McCarthy, just a little bit softer than them. A guy they can control, Mike Zimmer, just a little bit more impotent, older, on his last leg. Look, he got one foot in retirement, the other foot on the banana peel. So like, what do you do here? Just a little bit weaker. And until they can get a strong dude in here that can actually lead men, it doesn't matter who you draft, who you sign, you're still going to lose. You're still going to lose. And so the Cowboys have to get over that hurdle as well. They got to overcome a lot of stuff. Go ahead, Big.
I'm just saying, OC, that's why I like Dion, because Dion ain't going to bow down to Jerry.
I do too.
Dion ain't going to bow down to him. Dion always talk trash about Dallas and Jerry. He's not going to bow down to him, and that's why I feel like I'm intrigued with that, because Dion ain't going to bow down. I'm intrigued with that.
They gonna bring it.
You hear me, boss?
You know, I agree with it too. I got only one concern with Prime. You got a marketing genius with another marketing genius. What can go wrong?
Right. But
But
Dion ain't gonna want to be a failure though, boss. Too.
No,
Dion's not gonna want to be a failure as a pro
everything
coach.
you saying, I feel 100%. I mean, like your coaching reasons,
I do not want
your
old
man
ass,
reasons.
If we get old ass, listen, y'all. If we get old ass Bill Belichick, don't hit me up. Don't ask me to come on the final word. Okay? No, Bill, we gonna need you, bro. We gonna need you that whole time, homeboy. No. You get old ass Bill Belichick, don't ask me to come on the final word. I'm not.
A clip. I told you
I'm
so.
not.
I told you so.
I'm not.
You gonna be done
I'm
with the
done.
season, bro? You gonna be done?
I'm done. I'm not messing with no old ass Bill Belichick. I'm not. No, he's overrated. He's overrated.
What about Jason Witten?
Wrong. If you bring Jason Witten here, I'm definitely done. You will not see me post nothing on Twitter but negativity.
What about Kellen Moore?
I mean, you try to kill Big.
That's Jason Garrett.
You try to get him to hang himself. And you see how Ron walk you down? He walk you down the plank, bro.
Yeah, I know he killing me.
He giving you all these names.
He said, "What about blah blah?" He said, "What about blah blah?"
One last person they talk about. What about
He
Lincoln
walking
Riley?
you down the plank, bro. He walking you down the plank.
What about Lincoln Riley?
You gonna kill yourself,
Lincoln
man.
Riley? Hell no! You know better than
He
that.
giving you all these names.
Lincoln Riley ain't doing nothing here.
No names up in here.
Raw. How many names you gonna
We need
give?
Prime. I'm with Prime. I'm team Prime Time right now. Bringing
Hey,
Prime.
can I tell you something big? Can I tell you something big?
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna
Yes,
say
sir.
something that I probably shouldn't say, but it is what it is. There ain't no way in the world we gonna get a quarterback that shade and a coach that shade. It ain't happening.
I know. But you never
So
know,
let's just keep
bro.
it.
It's
I hate to take it
2025.
there. I hate to make all y'all mad. It's not happening.
But that's the only one that would be, wrong. That's the only one that would be. He's the only one. Because you know it ain't Al Harris.
We ain't about to have a look.
No.
Jerry, but behind closed doors, they would be like, Jerry
would do it.
To him.
But wrong. Jerry would do it for Prime because because it's gonna put stuff in the seats. If you got Prime Time here, it's gonna bring stuff in the seats.
Man,
That's gonna because everybody's gonna be here. Listen, y'all. Because either they're gonna be hyped to see him win, or they're gonna be hyped to see him fail. But regardless, it's gonna sell tickets for Jerry. That's what he's gonna want.
True.
I see a major clash happening, man. I see a clash happening. I see a clash happening between
I'm
them
cool
two.
with a clash, boss. We need
A major clash, though.
It's better for
We
TV,
need
boss.
that.
They clash and they fight. It's great. The
Boss,
Cowboys are relevant.
what was
It's great.
Jerry and Jimmy? Boss, what was Jerry and Jimmy? It was a clash. It was a clash. We need a clash. We don't need no bow down coaches no more.
I like it, Big. You talking me into it. You talking me into it.
Prime Time is gonna not take no shit from Jerry.
Right.
Yeah, he got his
Prime Time is not
own
gonna
name.
take no shit from Jerry.
But I don't think Jerry
I don't
wants
smell
that,
that in him either. I don't smell that either.
It don't matter.
I don't
No,
smell
listen.
as soft as
Listen.
Mike McCarthy is. I
Listen,
do not smell that in
Rom,
Prime.
listen to me. Rom, listen to me. Rom, listen to me. Jerry will back off, in my opinion, a little bit from Dion because he respects his playing days. He respects his playing days. He did. He's the one that went out there and spent that money on him. And now he's saying he's being successful. I really think that he will not take a major step back, but I feel like he would take a little step back. I don't want no old ass Belichick. Prime Time would be able to talk to these players.
You know what messed up Prime Time? The same dude that tried to keep Prime Time from coming here last time.
Yep.
Steven Jones.
Yep.
You're
I was
right.
thinking that,
he
bro.
will be because he don't. Yeah, you're right. I agree with that, Ron. Because Steven don't want that. But listen. As long as Jerry is around, he will override Steven.
Yeah, but he's gonna make him insecure. So he'll be almost like a sabotage artist a little bit versus Prime Time. So that's something that Prime would have to understand and figure out. But here's the thing: if
I just don't feel like Prime is gonna back down.
Hold on, Big, because I'm going to your point, Big. If Prime can play Game of Thrones really good and he can get Will McClay on his side, then that will trump Steve. That's how you deal with that. Because then you have Jerry, and then you have Will McClay. That's the only way you can micromanage and get through that situation. But yeah, I mean, Steven Jones is gonna be, as you call him, you know what you call him, Big. So he's gonna be.
All right,
Boss, why you look
listen,
disgusted? Boss look disgusted.
You know we got to get into this, bro, because this is big to me. The Battle of Texas, bro. This is big. I hate the Texans more than Philly.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah, like
I don't believe that, boss. You hate the Texans more than Philly, bro? They ain't even been around that long.
I live
hate the
in
49ers
Houston.
more.
Listen, bro, when you live in Houston, you go hate everything about it. I swear.
But still.
Like
that's Tank Dell, but that's our alum now, though. We got to represent, though.
Oh, man, you know I love Tank Dell.
Doing a great job.
That's Tank Dell. I ain't got no problem with Tank Dell, man. He living a dream. Boy, from Houston, went to U of H, and no, I really do hate the Texans more than Philly.
You're not gonna enjoy next Monday.
Imagine.
That's crazy.
Imagine Eastside. Every one of us know Eastside Hair. Every one of us.
You gonna have a good time.
We don't know him.
Every one of us.
Eastside
Somebody say, "Come on, boss." Listen, I live in Houston. The biggest haters you will ever see in your life is in Houston when it comes to Dallas. They hate Dallas. I'm talking about where it don't make sense.
You telling the truth. You telling the truth.
You ain't never seen nobody hate. Am I lying, bitch? They hate Dallas.
Houston News don't mess with us.
Right. They don't. That city hate Dallas.
At all.
I'm telling you. And you gotta be from that. And what it is, they have a lot of love for their own city. That's what it really is. You know what I mean? Is that they love their own city so much that they hate us. Huh?
Let me spin this positive though, boss. Like I said, I said this before y'all jumped on earlier. I said I feel like this is the worst Cowboy season in the last 30 years. Because unlike other losing seasons,
30 years?
we didn't have this type of social media thing. I think this is the worst Cowboy season since the 80s. Like, seriously. The way, all of the terribleness that's happening, and we only halfway through this bad boy. It's going to get worse. We're taking L's to our biggest rivals on the biggest stages this week. We getting served up on a platter on to what saying is
wrong. You don't remember that? Remember that part wrong?
What'd you say?
You don't remember Dave Campo, bro? Dave Campo?
Yeah. Nah, them 5 to 11 years, bro. The expectations wasn't like this, though, Big. They had no expectations. And Big, you know what they can lean on back then? They were still within the 10 years of them chips. So you can lean on it back then. You was close to them chips like the Cowboys is trash. I mean, we won like 10 years ago. You can't lean on those no more.
My boy Chris asked me, he said,
they're going to put us out of our misery on Monday. And it's going to hurt.
Now, we still might beat them, man. We still might beat them wrong. Nah, hell nah, bro.
Boss, that's
bro. So I know. I got to lean on something, bro.
We might beat them.
We got to beat them, bro. Like, for real, bro. Period.
We might beat them.
We could.
It's not happening.
What you mean?
It's not happening.
You're not beating Texas,
bro. We might beat them. We might beat them, bro.
Can you explain to him?
We might beat them, bro.
So look, big. Let me tell you why it's not happening. It ain't got nothing to do with the offense or our defense. Them shut down, spanked the Detroit Lions for a smooth most of the first half because of that defense. DeMeco Ryans can coach. You think Cooper Rush with no weapons? Detroit is loaded. Man, DeMeco is about to put our offense in a blender. Cooper Rush throwing for 8 yards.
They're looking at us. Bro, they're going to be overlooking us. That's why we might sneak a victory.
Right.
Because they're going to be overlooking us.
Trap game. I give you that. That's a good point. I give you that.
Trap game for them. We're their trap game.
No, right. You're right. I give you that. My pessimism is talking, bro.
But see, people don't understand. They're like, boss, how can you hate them more than Philly? You had to listen. Just imagine Eastside Harold around you nonstop. Just imagine.
I know, right?
Can you imagine 100 people a day like Eastside Harold just hate your city?
No, I couldn't. I want to fight him.
Yes, you feel me, big? Like, bro.
I will fight you.
Like if you walk around, if I walk around Houston like this, listen, if I walk around Houston with just this shirt on, bro, somebody go say something fly, bro. And
exactly, they be haters over there in Houston, the H-Town, don't they, boss? They be haters over there in H-Town. They hate.
Yeah, they hate Dallas. They really
real
do.
Bad.
Yeah. And it's because they love their own city. I get it. You can love yours and not hate mine, though, little brother. You know.
Hey, boss,
little brother, and they know they little.
And they know they little brother.
Boss, they know they little brother. That's why they're mad.
Yeah, exactly why they're mad.
Give me a
know the little brother.
Boss, just give me a quick synopsis. Give me a quick path to victory. How do we beat them?
Defense
with our current rock,
to me, all of
the offense can't. The defense can't hold the whole game. The offense got to come to play something.
I say this.
I know.
So I'm gonna start off with the offense.
Wrong. But before you say anything, boss, I just want to say this. This will be one of those. Rome, when we always play them games where we're like, how did this happen? This game? How did this happen? It's going to be one of those games, Rome. I don't know how we're going to beat them, but it's going to be one of them games where they got a lot of turnovers, interceptions that just don't happen any other time. It's going to be that game. I'm going to bank on that. We're going to upset the Texans. It's going to be a weird game. I'm going to just go out on a limb.
I like it.
That's how I felt with Philly. We came to play with Philly the first, almost the whole first half.
Yes.
The offense could have pushed.
We beat ourselves in the first half.
Yeah, we beat ourselves.
It would have been 17-7 if we had competency. We was smacking them a little bit.
But you say how would we beat the Texans? To me, you got to embrace the coach.
Yeah.
And I said the Justin Fields plan. See, Justin Fields was compared to
Trey Lance is back on the field. Let's talk to him.
Yeah. It's about Trey Lance because you're right. One of y'all said that you got to have some type of offense, right?
But he got to throw, though. He can't just run his way out of this.
He can throw.
No, he can't.
But this is what I mean. 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 This is what I mean, though. You got to limit the times that he throws.
He just said, like no, he can't.
You got to limit.
Nah, man, the last preseason game, 5 picks, and the last 7 attempts.
Yeah, but he threw it 49 times.
He out here.
He threw it 49 times that one game too. See,
that's wow.
Under that play calling, Mike McCarthy was averaging 38 throws a game in preseason. If you go do the Justin Field plan, is where you gotta do 25 to 30 passing attempts. Yeah, you gotta limit it and don't take no vertical shots. He don't throw a good vertical ball.
No, Trey Lance. If Trey Lance play, he need to run for 200 that game.
Yeah, you can use him wild on the ground, but most importantly, you gotta limit attempts.
Can I be real with y'all? He not even that mixy with the run. You don't get mixy with the run.
Hey man, Roman's funny as shit, man. Roman, you're funny, bro.
He's straight line speed. This ain't a race. He gotta get mixy. He ain't mixing nobody up.
Yeah.
When the last time you see Trey Lance mix somebody up?
Nah, I mean it's
he got that end around speed. That's it.
Nah, he fast. He run a 4.3. But to me,
he's fast
though, bro.
Don't take no vertical shots with him though. Don't take no vertical.
No verticals.
He throw a bad vertical
interception.
Ball. Yeah.
Interception. Interception.
You got to dink and dunk it with Trey.
Trey Lance need to line up a receiver.
Oh.
See if he can catch.
You could be a running back
like that. You know what I'm saying? Do something else.
Yeah.
Put Will Greer on the field so I can see if we got if Mingo can play.
Yeah, because that's the last thing. What y'all expect the Cowboys gonna do with Mingo? Because see, you gotta use
piss
Mingo.
Me off.
You better play him every damn down. Let me tell you something. If y'all bring Mingo in here and he is inactive next game, I'm gonna kick y'all ass.
Not me. I'm with you, big. Hey, boss. I'm gonna send you a clip from last week. Stephen Jones said it pissed me off so much I ain't posted yet because I'm gonna get mad. Stephen Jones said the reason why we took Mingo is because we don't feel like we're gonna have the draft resources to take a receiver. He said it.
Yeah.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
He already
said that.
I got the clip.
Okay.
I'm gonna send it to you. I just ain't put it out because it's too much negativity already.
Hold on.
He said it last week.
Because didn't he say we didn't think we can get a player like Mingo in the fourth?
Yes, he already said it. So he looking at Mingo like
I told you that's our 25. Didn't I tell you, Rome, that was our 2025 pick? You said it too on your Twitter, Rome.
I know. That's why I want to see if he can play, because if he's trash, then maybe we'll get a receiver. But if they don't see him, they gonna lie to themselves. If they don't see him, they gonna lie to themselves.
Damn. Man. We in trouble.
Dallas
in trouble.
I need to see if he can play.
Y'all know we ain't going to no Super Bowl in no time soon. It's lucky y'all young, because I'll be dead before y'all are. I'll be dead before y'all are, so y'all might see the Super Bowl before me. I'm be dead.
Big chill.
I'm be dead.
Chill, big. Don't say that.
Right, you don't even know.
Look, boss.
Yeah.
When I heard the clip, I was distraught too. I was like, I rewinded it, and I was like, what did Steven say? He was like, yeah. So we didn't think we can get a receiver like that. So we went ahead and took Mingo. I was like,
oh, listen, y'all, I've been getting Trey 4 at a time wrong, man. I could have swore I saw something where he ran a 4.3. My bad. They telling me he run a 4.6. My fault, y'all. My fault.
Oh, snap. He run a 4.6?
Yeah.
No, he don't.
He looks faster than a 4.6.
I think Dak run a 4.6. Dak running like a 5.2 now. Dak. So,
y'all got some super chats over there?
6.
Y'all got some, because I'm
No,
I had a
no, I don't got nothing.
Let me get to these super chats. My boy say, I'm not disagreeing, but can y'all imagine the amount of media attention that would feed Jerry's ego if Dion was hired? Dallas would be a circus.
That's what he wants.
Right. That's my point about hiring him. I mean, that's what I think. Yeah.
And then we got another super chat. He said, Coach Lincoln Riley.
I can see it.
I can see it.
I mean, Lincoln Riley is not
y'all. He wants that attention.
Hold on,
Stephen Jones
OC first. He been waiting.
No, I'm saying Lincoln Riley is a good coach. He's really good at using. Look, he's good at using the players he has and maximizing a quarterback. He's like a quarterback whisperer, okay? And he's a guy that schemes his offense around the team he has pretty effectively. He's not a really good defensive guy, but you can hire people for that. I like Lincoln Riley's mind as an offensive play caller. I like his mind as a football coach. I wouldn't be upset with that, but the issue is you may have a porous defense unless he can get a strong D coordinator. That's my only thing.
They're gonna just keep Zimmer.
That's an opinion.
They're just gonna keep Zimmer.
Okay. Once again,
then we're gonna die.
Lincoln Riley. Boo.
Cause see,
they would bring
Lincoln Riley could end up being what old boy is that went to Washington.
Lincoln Riley's not gonna do nothing here. Stop it.
No. Hear me out. Like what Kingsbury
did.
Out there. Yeah, what Kingsbury did. To OC's point, you got to get a defensive coordinator and a good
as
head coach.
OC, yes.
That's what I'm talking about. Like that's what we saying. If he was over play calling or the OC, but they got a good defensive, it may be.
He might come be the OC.
But the problem with Lincoln is he never had a good defense. It's like
I'll take Lincoln Riley before Kellen Moore.
100%.
Me too.
100%.
If I had to take somebody, I'd take him before Kellen Moore.
Yeah,
I don't think Kellen Moore know how to lead men.
Especially for quarterbacks. Especially for
100%.
future quarterbacks. Oh,
100%.
I don't want Dak's best friend coming back. I don't want Dak's friend in here. I'm cool. Nah.
And then Stargazer say Jerry will be done with black quarterbacks after that.
Oh yeah, this is it. Y'all better cherish it.
Nah, I think Jerry gonna want him another black quarterback, to be honest. Let me tell you why.
Next dude gonna have blue eyes. Chill out.
No.
Eyes, baby.
The controversy. The controversy made him a lot of money.
Jerry would have drafted Trevor Lawrence straight up.
Trevor.
He liked that story. Man, they say they've been making $250,000.
Trevor Lawrence, garbage.
And then, I read that super chat. Yeah, man. So obviously, man, with the Battle of Texas, I really want us to win this game. I'm a damn lie. I'm Team Tank. Lose it. I'm
Doing this,
Tank,
boss.
bro.
You gonna be like me,
bro.
Can I tell the truth about tanking right now?
Yeah, please.
Can I tell y'all the truth?
Yeah.
I'm Team Tank. I want to lose every game, but I ain't gonna lie. I watched the games wanting to win. I was watching the Philly game. We was in it a little bit. I was like, get this W. It's like the best of both worlds. As soon as we start losing, I was like, I ain't gonna win anyway.
Right.
So
that's
it's
how
stupid.
I want them to win, but I'm gonna be happy if we lose. I know that sounds crazy, but
so if we start beating the Texans, I ain't gonna be salty. I'm
gonna be like,
W.
yeah, cool.
If we lose, I'm like, all right.
Yeah, cool. Either way, I'm cool. Right.
Right.
It's just where we are right now.
It's a sad life we live in, but
yeah. And I don't even think it's sad, to be honest.
I'll tell you one thing. When they say the Dallas Cowboys select Toria McMillan or whatever his name is, we gonna all be like, you know what? That was a good idea.
Right. Let's go ahead and get down to these final words, man. I'm gonna kick it off.
Okay.
So I really wanted to have this talk, man. Me and Rome talked earlier this week, and I knew this show was gonna do what needed to be done, and had this conversation. It's what should be your attitude going forward, and I think Rome said it best. Both are right. If you continue and you want to win out and you want to continue to root for the Cowboys and say fight it the whole way through, you right. But if you also if you fight it the whole way through but lose every game and you still happy with that, you also right. That's one of the main reasons we want to have this, because it's still reasons to be locked in. You want to be locked in because, see, right now, you want to know what guys do you want the Cowboys to keep. If you check out right now, how you gonna know? How you gonna know? You gotta really keep up with the competition that's going on. And to me, we gotta fight for additional competition. We should be seeing more rotation right now. We should be seeing guys that we had questions about right now. And we should be calling for it. That's my final word.
Back. My final word, I want to echo what Boss is saying, man. Just stop letting people shame you into doing what you don't want to do with your team. It's your team. If you want to tank because you want to focus on the draft, focus on the draft. What people don't want you to do as a Cowboys fan is be happy. Realize that we the most hated team in sports. So once they seen us check out and start to be happy with draft picks, now everybody mad and calling us shameful and pathetic and how y'all checked out because they don't want to see us happy. Normally they want to call us delusional and y'all overhype your team and this is y'all year. But when we get realistic, the world don't like it. The entire world ain't happy with us right now. I've had Eagles fans literally DM me like, it ain't even fun watching y'all not care about the season no more because we are the show. So stop letting people force you into doing stuff you don't want to do. If you want to get PFF and start doing mock drafts, do your mock drafts because I'm doing it. It is what it is. This year just is off the rails. It ain't our fault. It's our bad leadership. And y'all know Ish rolls downhill. We got craziness all the way from the top to the bottom. We need a year like this so that we can have a year like 2016. All right? So the year's been bad. It's going to stay bad. But when we start hearing them good names come off the board next April, you will forget about these last 8 weeks. I promise you.
Before you go, OC, on your final word, I did want to ask a question, and I think you're perfect for this question in terms of balance, though.
Mm-hmm.
Time. The timing, right? There is sometimes a timing that can be disrespectful, where we just because you could be talking about the draft so early that you're actually sending a signal to the current team that we just quit on y'all. Like, what's the balance of respect with offseason talk? Is it a certain time and to really get heavy into it? I can see touching it, but what's your thoughts on just kind of like the time in terms of offseason and draft?
This is me or OC?
You first and OC, and then he gonna give his final word.
Okay. Now, I think I'll tell you this. I think timing is important, and I think that's why I think having support for the current team is important too. That's why I love doing my I've been calling them therapy sessions, my live shows, because we need somewhere to talk. to Cowboys fans that really care.
Right.
And I've actually enjoyed finding a new way and a new thing to watch with the games. The timing is weird. Yeah, we talking mock drafts and it ain't even Thanksgiving yet.
Right.
So yeah, it is weird for current players like, dang, then it just moved on. But I think the current players are smart enough to understand that this is a culmination of something that started back when Jerry said we're all in and then proceeded to do everything that's the opposite of that.
Yeah.
Everybody got a breaking point. And I think that this season, the way that it's unraveled, I just think that we at our breaking point where we're like, we're not going to be a glutton for punishment. It ain't even personal with the players. I seen flashes of greatness last week in the Philly game. Nobody want to hear it because you don't want to hear positivity. But Overshown is a superstar. Right. I seen Trayvon Diggs return to form a little bit. Like, there you go. That ACL, there you go. That's the Trayvon I know.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I seen Micah Parsons like, oh, there you go. And I can see a world where if we didn't have so many injuries, we wouldn't be this bad.
Right.
Yeah, if Cooks didn't get hurt and D-Law didn't get hurt and Deron Bland actually played a snap this year, no, we wouldn't be 3-6. We might be somewhere around 4-4, but we wouldn't be, we mentally, and Dak didn't get hurt. We mentally wouldn't be like the season is over. We would be like, we can push for the wild card. But it's the culmination of everything. Like I was calling it earlier, it's like a gumbo of trash. It's so much stuff going on with front office. You got our owner out here talking about curtains, and it's just so much goofiness that you just mentally tapped out. And you know what? A mock draft isn't just about the mock draft. It's a symbol. I ain't trying to sound corny. It's a symbol of hope. You do that mock draft because you like, if everything break right next year, we'll be back.
Right.
So that's why people do mock drafts. It's literally trying to ignore reality. It's not disrespect to the current players. We just want better for the team. That's it. I'm more disrespectful because I know I come out and call out players' names and say, you're not good enough. But at the end of the day, we just want what's best for the Cowboys. Like earlier this year, I spent nothing but the first 5-6 weeks saying Rico Dowdle wasn't it. And I literally had to do a whole live stream and apologize to that man because you know what? He been balling.
Yeah, he been balling.
So it ain't just about giving up on the team or the timing of it. I think it's just like, I said this the other week, fans and players is a give and take relationship. You got to give the fans something to be excited about. You do. And that's the job of the organization and the players. If you're like tired of the fans looking broken, you got to go out there and go a little harder. And we ain't seen it.
Right.
So I seen flashes of it last week. Yeah, we went out there and they would get such a different response if they just went out there and, like you said, gutted out a win versus Houston. All the tank talk, I tell you what, everybody you see and say Team Tank, we beat Houston, we going to all be on Twitter acting like we, 4-6. We would act like none of the losing happened. We starved for a win.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Like I said, it's a confusing time where you like, should I root for tanking or should I root for winning? But I'm going to tell you how your real emotions are going to work. Let's not lie to ourselves. We're going to go into the Houston game wanting to win in the back of our mind. I don't care what you say.
Right. And
if that game starts looking like we can win that game, you're going to be on the edge of your seat hoping for the win.
Right.
There's no way if we came out there this week and for some odd reason Cooper Rush is on fire and he threw 5 touchdowns, you would be mad. No, you wouldn't. You would be happy like, I ain't seen him win in a minute. So just take your circumstances and deal with it. If we go out there and have a good game and get a win, okay, then we'll start talking about draft position where we fall. If we go out there and lose again, we'll just keep talking top 5 draft pick. That's where we at. I hate to say it, it's confusing, but that's our reality.
That's our reality. OC,
that's our reality.
The timing and then your final word.
Yeah, man. So I don't really believe in balance. I believe this is business. And I believe that every Cowboy player on that roster understands their role on this team and actually where they're standing and what they need to do to keep a job. Because at the end of the day, that's what this is for them, a job. I had the privilege of talking with a current player that's on a 53-man roster, and I just was asking how he's doing after a game. He's a guy that plays, and he was like, man, I got to get better. Man, I got to get better. And I was like, yeah, you do. And we were just talking about what he did, his performance, this, that, and the third. And that's what most players, in my opinion, are focused on. They're focused on their performance. They're focused on what they need to do to advance their career, extend their career, and figure out how to stay on a team. And so that's where I'm at with this. If somebody's talking about draft picks and mock draft, if you're a player in that locker room, you're thinking about, are they talking about me? You're thinking about, okay, are they going to draft my position? That's what you're thinking about. So, and the rest of this year is your dress rehearsal. Exactly. It's your dress rehearsal and your audition to be able to say, no, you shouldn't draft my position. No, you shouldn't draft a player to take my place. You know why? Because I'm a good football player and I deserve to be on this team. That's what you should be thinking, and that's what you should be playing for if you're on this roster. Now, as it relates to the Cowboys and the whole tank phenomenon, this is what I'll say. Men lie, women lie, but numbers, they don't lie. And at the end of the day, the numbers are just honestly against the Cowboys. If they win, they win. If they lose, they lose. But to what purpose? If they win a game or two here and we still don't make a wild card, to what purpose? In my opinion, go ahead and just be committed to getting your team better next year. That's my opinion. You know, in the words of the great Marty Schottenheimer, okay? They were losing games when he was the head coach with the Kansas City Chiefs. They had lost a couple games, and he comes back in the locker room and he says, "Men, this job and your position on this team, it's game by game. They went out, they lost another game." He came back in the locker room after that. He said, "Men, this position and your standing on this team is play by play." Guess what? They went out, they lost another game. He came back in the locker room and he said this. He said, "Men, your standing on this team is practice by practice." And that's how it should be for the Cowboys. It should be a practice by practice situation where it's competition Monday through Sunday. And look, we want to see who are the good players. We're going to cut and we're going to trade and we're going to figure out how to get rid of the rest of you jokers because we're trying to make this team better
training camp
here. So, exactly. That's my final word, man. That's my final word, and that's where I'm at with it, man. So let's see what the Cowboys do this weekend.
The OC.
There's no emotions, no friends, no loyalty.
Straight business.
Straight business.
Put hashtag straight business in the chat.
Man. One of them.
Yeah, man.
Good show, Ron.
Said it perfectly.
Good show, OC.
OC said it perfectly, man.
Yeah.
Straight business. It's business, man.
It's business.
What they say? People making business decisions. That's where we at.
Game by game. And you know what I like that the OC said at the end? The biggest thing that stood out to me?
What?
Committing to the future.
Yeah, you gotta have a point of view. We so lost.
Right. It's about committing to the future. See, when you say the word tank, it make people think you quitting. No, it's about committing to the future.
You need to do a show. You need to call the next show that.
Yeah, I like
We're not
that.
tanking. We're committing to the future.
It's about committing to the future. That's what it is.
But let me tell you something before I slide out of here, though, boss.
Yeah.
Jerry is goofy. As much as we want to talk about like playing younger players and stuff like that, he will not do it till we're mathematically eliminated.
Yeah.
He's going to try, and I'm not like we were just talking about. He's going to try his best to win. So I think we got till post. If we have to lose the next 3, if we were 3-9, I think he would buckle, and we would get like young players on the field.
Right.
The order would be we can let's just be real. We can't lose to Houston, right?